Hey, good morning, everybody. So, I was trying to be all advanced and get everybody's schedule or get my things scheduled out, and it was not wanting me to go live because I was on the wrong one. So, anyway, you know what time it is? It's Thursday, 10 a.m., and it's Coffee Chats with Candice. So, I want you to grab a beverage of your choice or your coffee. No judgments. Well, actually, coffee or beverage of your choice, no judgments. And then include your finances too. And let's chat how many bank accounts we should have. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Candice Montgomery, and I am the founder of Monetize Your Dream, a course for new and aspiring women entrepreneurs to master business basics and beginner's guide to budgeting. I help everyday people like you learn how to budget so that they can pay off their debt, save money, and experience financial confidence. I own 3 businesses. The first one, my husband and I started in 1996. It's in its 27th year. I know you're thinking, but Candice, you only look like you're 30. Thank you. Anyway, so we paid off over $450,000 in 7 years' time, and since 2022, we've been completely debt-free in our personal and business lives. And I am passionate about business and budgeting and sharing that with you. So if you're watching live or catching the replay, it really helps engagement and get my message out if you can like, heart, or share my message, my video. So please share with your peeps. All right, so bank accounts, how many should you have? Why do you need more than one? Great question. So, get a sip of coffee. A mistake that I see people making is that they have 1 or maybe 2 bank accounts and they're trying to do everything from there. You can't pay bills, spend, and save all in one place. You need organization and a system. So, I have 25 accounts. I know, crazy. We've already established this. This is not anything new. My CPA thinks I'm a nut too, but that's okay. So those are both our personal and our business accounts. So we're not talking business accounts today. So we're going to be talking personal, and I have 9 accounts, which is still a lot. So, but each one are set up with a purpose to benefit us the most. So I'm also going to open an additional 4 accounts because I had a brilliant idea last night, and whenever I was putting my script together, and I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do that? So anyway, this is going to help me too as well. But so you don't have to go out and open up 10 accounts today. I've spent years building these accounts as I need them, and you might not even ever open up 5 accounts. So don't be overwhelmed by this information. It's a new and different perspective on the way you bank, save, and how this can benefit you. So I have a lot of notes today, so I'm kind of glancing at those too. But I call these holding accounts. So simply put, they're a place for the money that we have earmarked for specific purposes, so that when we spend any funds from those accounts, I transfer to our operating account. And our operating account is where our income is deposited. I pay bills and expenses from one account. So I put everything there, and then I can then transfer out. Yes, it seems like a lot of work, but really it's not when you get into a system of doing it. And it's helped us have more money than what I could have ever dreamed we would possibly have. So you have online accounts, and these keep you from being tempted to spend the money. So they're a little bit harder to get to. You can transfer them out from any bank. You can do an external transfer, and then it takes a day or 2 for your online bank to get it. And then when you're trying to do the reverse and you want to put that into your operating account, or you're needing to spend that, you need to give yourself at like 3 to 5 days, because it can take 3 business days to get that money. And I've talked about that before, but it's there so that you can't make this rash judgment call and say, oh my gosh, I got to have this and I got to have it now. So it's definitely where planning comes into play. So one of our accounts is earning about $70 a month in interest. So that's free money, people. So if the interest rate stays the same or continues to go up over the course of a year, that's $840 of free money based on the current balance. That is based on the current balance, sorry. As the balance increases with interest, the monthly interest increases as well. So it will be more than $840 for the year. Again, free money. And that's just one account. So multiple accounts, you can do that. And then you can be getting free money. So it really helps to build your savings account when you're using this to your advantage. So these are online money market accounts or high yield savings. So money market accounts, they have check writing privileges. And so you can have that account be a money market account, and then you can write checks and you wouldn't have to do the transfer. Or I have ours in high yield savings, so that way it gets the most interest, and then I don't have access to it as easy as, so I don't have to use it. For our emergency fund, the way I have it set up is I have one main emergency fund, and then I have an emergency fund checking account that has $1 in it. And if I had an emergency, like a true emergency, like our pipes broke or, which has happened twice, or something else happened and I needed the money now, I can transfer money from that online savings account to that online checking account, and I have a debit card that is connected to it, so I could pay with that immediately. Those funds are immediate. But I only have that for emergencies, and like I said, I keep the balance in that emergency checking account at 0. And I just don't think about it. You know, it's just there. I know it's for an emergency, and I don't think about using it. So, but you might be saying, but Candice, why don't you just invest? Or why don't I just invest? So something to keep in mind is that these are not investment accounts. These accounts keep your money liquid for if and when you need to use it. So investment accounts have a much higher rate of return and are not easily as liquidated. So your examples would be your Roth, your 401k, your CDs, etc. That's my mom's dog in the back. And anyway, so I want to answer any questions and help you with setup. So send me a DM saying, I want to know more. I have included some additional information in the description for you to do your due diligence. So, for example, these high yield savings rates are higher than we've seen in 16 years, and they're being pushed up by the Federal Reserve rate hike campaign that started in March of 2022 to tame inflation. So again, like I said, some banks call their savings accounts money market accounts, and they traditionally offer the ability to write checks, while savings do not. So, and I mentioned earlier about the transfer. It could take 1 to 3 days, so be sure to have enough cash on cushion, cash cushion. So anyway, I hope that you take this advice and you start getting free money, because, everybody loves free money. And so once you have fully funded your emergency account, then that money just continues to grow because you have the interest there. So, $1,000 a year or more, depending on the rate. Now, the rates right now are anywhere from like 4.3, I think, to like 5%, maybe a little over 5%. And so to kind of give you an idea of what that is, like a regular savings account at your bank may pay 0.1% or 0.2% or something like that. And that may be like 70 cents per month. So it doesn't benefit you to keep your money there when you're trying to build it. So again, this is for saving and not spending. So maybe your annual expenses, like your taxes, your vacations, so you can continue to build up and use the interest to your advantage. All right, so I have chatted long enough. So I will see you guys next Thursday at 10 a.m. for Coffee Chats with Candice. I hope you have a fabulous day. And we had a cool front yesterday. Well, I guess it was the day before yesterday. And our temperature got down to 92 degrees. It was actually kind of chilly. We were like, oh my gosh. And it was cool at night. It was like 68 or something like that. Insane. So, but today that dream is over. And we've returned to the 108 degree temperature. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and happy researching on your high yield savings accounts. Talk to you soon.